Welcome to Big Chef, Little Chef. I'm Big Chef and this is?
Little Chef.
And today we are cooking, Kira? What's this we're cooking?
Beef stew with dark beer.
Beef stew with dark beer. So in front of me I have here 600 grams of chuck steak, which is a braising steak, which is quite suitable for cooking stew. 500 grams of carrots, 500 grams of potato, 250 grams of chopped onions, 40 grams of garlic, 120 grams of tomato puree, teaspoon of black pepper, teaspoon of salt, 8 bay leaves, and I have some flour here for dredging the beef, because what we're going to do is we're going to seal the beef on the pan just to get a little bit of color. So the first thing here, and also I have here half a litre of a very good Czech dark beer. This is a very nice beer. And I have half a litre of beef stock. So Kira, if you can help me please, I'd like you to take, can I ask you what's that you have over there?
Gummy bear.
Gummy bears, okay. So if you could, you won't be able to eat them after handling the raw meat. You're going to have to wash your hands, so we'll leave the rest of those for after. So if you could take the raw meat and drop it into the flour, please. Yep, put that all in there, very good. And with both of your hands, please, if you could mix that together. Okay, get both of your hands in there. We need the flour all over. So basically we just cover the beef with flour. I also have some cooking oil there, just a plain sunflower oil that's going in with that. So you need to get your oil nice and hot because we want to seal the meat. How is that? Are they ready? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so give your hands a rinse there, please. Here. So I'm just going to drop these in the oil behind me.
Do I have some salt, Daddy?
Yeah.
You put a bowl. That's what you want.
Okay.
It is really.
Nice. Turn them over. Get a nice color on each side. Sometimes people season the flour also, but I didn't season the flour today because we're adding the seasoning afterwards. Okay.
Hey, so what's that?
What's this? This is beef stock.
And for what is it?
Well, the beef stock is to make the sauce. So the sauce is going to be made with a combination of beef stock and dark beer. That's going to give the sauce its nice rich taste. So I'm now going to remove the beef from the pan. And also the fact that I've dredged the beef in flour, it will act as a thickening agent later on as the stew starts to cook. Now, if you could pour the onions in there, please, behind.
Okay, but by myself.
Yeah, it's just I want you to splash. Oh, there you go. Now the garlic. Very good.
Let me do it by myself.
Yep, you do it by yourself. Excellent. And that's two. I'll give that a stir.
Let me do it.
Can you give it a stir? Thank you.
Ow.
Very good. Okay. And now the next thing I would need you to do is I'm going to take this over here. I'm going to drain the water off. You could add the carrots in, please. Very good. Bye, carrots. And now the next thing you add in is our potatoes. You can put those in, please. Very good. So now I'll hold this and you give it a stir. And I'll hold, you put your hand on it. Yeah, that's it. Now you're talking. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is the tomato puree. Kira, if you can put the tomato puree in, please. Yeah. And put all of it in. Very good. On your foot. Oh. You want to cook this for about 7 or 8 minutes because you want the acidity in the tomato puree to cook out. And that's what will, otherwise it will have more of a bitter taste.
Super.
And now we can add in the bay leaves, please, if you could put the bay leaves in there.
This?
Yeah.
This?
Yeah. Can you count in the bay leaves, how many there are?
1,
Yeah.
2,
A bit louder. Can't hear you.
3,
Yes.
4,
Yes.
5,
Very good.
6,
Wow.
7,
7,
8,
8,
9.
9 bay leaves. Now you remember later, because when we're finding the bay leaves, you'll have to take them out. Okay? So you have to find 9 bay leaves. You'll have to search through the stew. Okay? And now the next thing that we're going to do is, if you could pour the beef back in, please, Kira. Yep. Pour all the meat back inside. There we go.
And now mix.
Yep. We mix. You take my hand and we mix glasses.
Yummy.
And now we need the seasoning. If you could please put in the salt and pepper. 1 teaspoon of salt. And pour all of that in.
It's big.
Yeah, try with your finger there.
I don't know why. How did it
The steam. And then the black pepper, please. Put all of that in.
do me and sodium?
Very good. And now stir again, please. You like that sound? Now, cartridge on your light. Next part we do is we pour in the beer. So that's the beer that you want to see the colour of. We put that in. You can pour the rest of the beer in, please.
It's very good.
All in the beer.
Very good.
Thank you. And also the beef stock. You could pour all of the beef stock.
Oh,
Hey.
it's hot.
Just you take the handle. So half a litre of beef stock, half a litre of dark beer, and all the bay leaves is in. The green spring onions are for later, for when we're garnishing it. So the next thing we need to do is we need to put this on a low simmer for approximately about 1 hour and 30 minutes, an hour and a half, maybe an hour and 40 minutes. The best thing to do is after an hour and a half is to taste a piece of the beef, and if it's nice and tender and you know you're ready. Sometimes depending on the cut of meat it can be a little bit tougher, so it takes a little bit longer. And here in the Czech Republic, one of their national dishes is beef goulash, which is similar to this, except that they don't add carrots and onions. They don't add carrots and potatoes, I beg your pardon. They add onions, cumin. But I want to do something a little bit different to here, because also, is it careful, look at this. And if we have a look at the colour on that now, it's getting a nice kind of purple ruby red colour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on the back of the stove, and I have a metal plate on the back of our stove here, which means you don't have a direct flame, because if you're cooking something for an hour and a half with a direct flame underneath, sometimes it can burn on the bottom and it can catch. So it's much better to use a lower flame, and maybe even after about 45 minutes take the cover off, just give it a little stir so nothing is sticking on the bottom. So I'm going to put the stove on the back on that plate. I'm going to cover this, and I'm going to move this into the back.
Over here.
And in just over an hour and a half, we're going to come back. Okay, so we have now had the stew has been cooking for just an hour and 40 minutes. I tasted it a little while ago and it's very tender. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove it from the back stove here. And I'm going to show you. Oh, yeah. So I'm just going to show it to this camera over here as well. And we have it there. Nice rich stew. And you see the way it does smell nice, and it's thickened up a lot because obviously the starch and the potato and the flour that we used in the beginning. If you could pass me some spring onions, please, Kira. I'm going to put a garnish. Thank you. I'll have another one, please. Thank you very much. And we're going to serve this with a nice rustic Czech brown bread. So,
Wait, I already seen this and I didn't like it. Yeah, I don't want this on mine.
okay, you don't have to have it in yours, but we're going to have it for the picture to show everybody how it looks, okay? So I'm going to just put a few spoonfuls out here, and obviously you remove the bay leaves afterwards, but that's, you know, you get a few bay leaves in your food, but you just pick them out. So we're going to ladle that in there. Oh, it's very nice.
It looks very nice.
Doesn't it
It
just?
smells very nice.
It does smell nice, so we just lift out some of those.
So nice.
There's a bay leaf there. We'll lift-
Aww, little baby.
Bay leaf.
But I wanted to pick them out.
Yeah, but it's a bit hot. I don't want you to burn your hands. So I put that in there. Now, if you could sprinkle, please, some of the chives.
Just a little.
Yeah, which,
Well, on this side I could.
well, you're going to be having a different one because we have so much here. And that's basically, that's enough. Just a little bit more. Yeah. Very good. And there you have it. Beef stew cooked in dark beer. There are two variations to this. In France, beef bourguignon is cooked with Burgundy wine. And this is like a Belgian style stew, in Flemish stew, cooked in dark beer. You can use Guinness as well. You can use, we used a Kozel, I think we used, or Bernard. That's enough, thank you. And that's basically it. Beef stew, nice brown bread, and there we have it. And when you have yours later, here you can have yours without the chives on top. And you said you wanted to sing a song?
Kippy kippy dabba dabba dooby dooby dabba dabba patty comedy dooby dooby boom boom boom.
High five. Thank you very much. So that's all for today from Big Chef, Little Chef. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll be back very shortly with some more tasty delights from Prague. Bye. You'll say bye, Kira?
Bye bye.
Bye bye.